Alright everyone, today we're investigating the Nori Press and finding out if this handheld steam iron is actually worth it or is just another overhyped product. Now real quick, if you're new to the channel, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, it means the world to me, but let's get into it. So, as you can see on my screen, the Nori Press is basically a combination of an iron and a steamer, but instead of using a normal ironing board, you hold it in your hand and press it directly onto your clothes. The interesting part is that it has two heated plates, so it can press both sides of the fabric at the same time. Nori says the device weighs about 1.4 pounds, has 6 fabric settings, and is designed to be used without an ironing board, which sounds pretty convenient, and I can see why people like the idea. If you've ever had to pull out a full-size iron, find an ironing board, plug everything in, and then put it all away afterward, you know it can feel like a lot of work just to get rid of a few wrinkles like the ones on my screen. Now the Nori Press is supposed to make that whole process much simpler. You basically grab the device, let it heat up, and run it over the clothing. Now one of the biggest selling points is the fact that you don't need an ironing board, and that seems to be one of the things customers like about it. Some buyers on the official site say it's easy to use, heats up quickly, and is convenient for travel. One customer said it was particularly useful for quick fixes, while another said they liked how easily it fit into their routine. But it's not all perfect. There are also negative reviews, and one customer had a very different experience, a recent customer I should say. They said the Nori Press felt too big and heavy in their hand, and that pressing a linen shirt took around 20 minutes without giving them results they wanted, right? Yeah, not good. They ultimately decided to return it, and that's actually important because it shows that the lightweight and easy experience isn't necessarily going to be the same for everyone. The steam function is another part of the product. Nori describes it as a 3-in-1 device that can press, iron, and steam, while the company's product information says it has multiple fabric settings. That gives you more flexibility than a basic travel iron, but it also means you have a smaller water chamber compared with a full-size steam iron. And that's something you should think about if you're planning to use it for a huge pile of laundry. A compact device is convenient, but compact usually means you have to make some compromises somewhere. The Nori Press is designed to be portable, so you're not getting the same size and capacity as a full-size iron. And if you're someone who regularly irons large amounts of clothing though, I can see why you might prefer a traditional iron. You're getting a larger surface, and they probably won't have to have repeatedly move the smaller press around the fabric. So the Nori is more about convenience and completely replacing every reason you'd own a normal iron, and that's how I look at this product. The advertisement makes it look like almost a revolutionary replacement for a traditional iron, but it's probably better to think of it as a compact alternative that's especially useful for quick jobs and travel. So is the Nori Press a scam? Nah, I wouldn't call it a scam. The product is real, the basic designs work, and there are independent reviews showing that it can actually remove wrinkles, but whether it's worth the money really depends on how you're planning to use it. My verdict is the Nori Press is a legitimate and useful handheld iron, but it's not necessarily a complete replacement for a full-size iron for everyone. Its biggest advantage is the compact design, dual heated plates, steam function, and the fact that you don't need an ironing board. The biggest downside is that some people may find it bulky or tiring to use, especially when working on larger or more difficult garments, and still might not get the result they wanted. So if you're looking for something convenient for travel or quick wrinkle removers, I can understand why people like it. But if you already have a good traditional iron and you're expecting a Nori Press to completely change the game and how you do laundry, it might not be worth replacing what you already have. And that's it for this investigation. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you've tried the Nori Press or seen the advertisements, let everyone know about your experience. Your experience can help other shoppers make a more informed decision. Like always, thanks for watching, and for more honest reviews and scam investigations, I'll see you in the next video.